tonight's special is Cabernet Sauvignon, and tomorrow's is a Moscato. The finest $6 wine you can buy in the greater Fort Lauderdale area. Good morning, everybody. Just woke up. It's like 7 o'clock. We're still up, though. It's kind of surprising. Getting down to get some coffee and a couple of pastries, or pastry, until Amanda wakes up. It's going to be a few hours from now. And also, I'm going to go to the Cigar Lounge and smoke a cigar I got yesterday in Curacao.
Good morning, everyone. It is 9:57. I've been awake for 30 minutes. Jimmy's been awake for 2 hours. So I slept in, super not sorry. Now, I'm going to go find him, and then we're going to get some breakfast because they serve breakfast till 11:30. So one cool thing about the app here is that they actually can give you turn-by-turn directions. So I'm going to show you on my phone what that looks like. And so I'm basically going to punch this in here, and it's going to tell me where he is. Okay, the app isn't working. Thankfully, I know how to get there myself. I just wanted to show you guys because I thought it was a cool feature. But it's only cool if it works. So it's not working. So headed down.
Fiesta, deck 6.
So the movie this morning is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So everybody can sit out and watch the movie and enjoy the pool. Apparently, they do breakfast until 11:30, which is pretty nice for those of us who decided to sleep in. And they have kind of the same sort of thing every day, so I just get the same thing every time. Can't complain. Look at the pattern to see what there is to do today. I don't want to feel stressed and rushed to do a bunch, but I kind of want to see what my choices are.
Back here is the Riviera, the terrace pool.
We found it, and we have 2 days left on the cruise. I didn't even know it was there.
And all the way down,
Is our room.
way down there.
I think we're going to go swim. I don't know that I should. Also, I don't know what this is about. The hair, I'm not really sure what's happening here. So we're going to go flop in the terrace pool a while. Let's go swimming.
Alright, we're divided and conquering here. I'm going back down and get some Dos Equis from the bar, from our mini bar in our room. Man's going to the deck where they have the trivia under the stars and the big TV screen, so we're gonna play some trivia outside. It's just starting to sprinkle, so I'm not really sure if it's gonna work out as planned, but the last pool was only a cup of tea. We have an older crowd. It's a nice area, but I didn't feel like we were welcome there.
Well, Jimmy wants fish and chips, and on sea days they do a pub lunch in the bar, the same bar where they do the gastropub that we ate at previously. So we're gonna go try it out. It started raining, so that kind of crapped all over our pool day. So now we're reconvening. We made it to fish and chips. We actually got comfy chairs. I'm not even mad about it. So they have on the menu here fish and chips. That's what Jimmy got, and I got the prawns and chips. And then they have chicken curry, the Scotch egg, and we get a sherry trifle. Hi!
And be careful, the plate is hot.
You got mushy peas, which you're definitely not going to eat.
I'm gonna try it. I don't like peas. I don't like peas. Well, yeah.
You really don't like
If
peas.
anything, vegetable wise, yeah. But I kind of want to try it because it's quintessential British food, right?
You kind of have to.
So you have prawns.
I got prawns and a cute little lemon I just squeezed all over it. And they gave me cocktail sauce, even though I kind of don't know if I want tartar instead. I ordered Strongbow, which is basically just apple cider. Sounded good.
All right, I'm gonna dig in and try mushy peas. I'm gonna pretend it's wasabi. My mind's gonna try to see if it's gonna work. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend it's gonna be like wasabi. Maybe I'll get through it. No. It's just peas, but just blended together. Tartar sauce with fries. I cleanse my palate. I can't do it.
Thank you. Because it's British dry.
Can I try it in Sancho?
I think so. That's actually quite good though. I like that. Thank you so much. It's a sherry trifle. Custard stuff, I don't know. It's like bread and all kind of goodness in there. It's really good. There's cake and custard. I think it's cherries or fruits in the bottom. It's really good. We got permission to film this. This is basically how it's made backstage of how the production show works. So that's kind of cool. So we're gonna check this out, I think.
This theater's kind of unique, and it has pyrotechnics. It has false floors, so there's people come up from the bottom of the stage up to the stage floor. There seems to be a bunch of curtains and things and backdrops that go up in the ceiling. I don't think there's enough room, so I'm surprised how that works. So I'm curious to see how this whole production thing works, you know?
Period with the cast, and we're really starting from scratch. The direct choreographer will work with them directly for that time period, and again, much like rehearsals, that's the first step.
Safety is our number one concern on the stage. When we're doing a production show, we've got cameras on the stage as well as the stage crew are watching the stage. I'm watching from the production booth. Eddie, my crew chief, is watching from the perch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Princess Theatre. My name is Liz and I'm the cast manager aboard the Crown Princess. As cast manager, I have 17 singers and dancers that you see perform up here on the stage and around the ship.
So it's easier to do it that way, to split the groups into two, but you'll get a chance to see everything. All the way up to deck 10. So when you do have a chance to come up on stage, when you look up, you'll be seeing the floor of the deck 10 cabins. And if you live on deck 10, that's what that noise is, that's us. Watch your step, there are uneven surfaces, and there are several steps.
As somebody who did theater through all of high school and part of college, this is really kind of nerdy fun for me. It's really cool. They have baskets under each station, they have their shoes and all their stuff in it. That was neat. All their names and stuff.
They have
I know they have the hats up here, but then this is on like a dry cleaners. Have you seen it? Or it like rotates? They have that for all their costumes too. All of the chairs do this. It'd be a lot more chubby friendly, that's for sure. This is actually a really cool thing that they do. You get to see the video, but then they also answer all your questions and then take you backstage to see the dressing room and see the technical stuff and keep answering questions. So if you're ever on a Princess ship where they offer this behind this, how it's made behind this backstage, definitely do it if you're interested in theater at all, because it's really fascinating how they do this stuff on a moving ship. So they talk about why they cancel a show, if they have to cancel a show. There's a lot that goes into it because they're always moving. So it's really fascinating. Y'all should definitely do it. We have about 3 hours, 2 hours before there's anything else that we're really interested in doing. So we're gonna go relax and watch a movie in the same room, I think.
Promenade.
Hey everybody! I watched the whole entire movie called Ed Astra, which wasn't bad. It was different. So I got cleaned up. It's a formal night, as you can see.
Broke out the Vietnam dress.
We're dressed to the nines. What's that even mean?
Dressed to the nines? I don't know.
So now we got invited to the captain's party, cocktail party. What's this called? Princess Cruises Captain's Circle Cocktail Party. All about the free drinks. Problem is, Amanda's not elite yet for the travel agent thing. I am. It only has my name on here, so we'll see if she and guest.
That's why I broke out the Vietnam dress. Who's gonna tell me no in this dress?
Let's go see.
Who's
Let's go see if
gonna
we get
tell me
ejected. If that's the case, if it's free drinks, I'm gonna get a couple of free drinks and just bring them out to her. So that's
This is a good dress.
kind of crappy.
So they have drinks. I got a Cosmopolitan, feeling very Sex in the City, and it matches my dress. And Jimmy got rum punch.
Yeah, rum punch.
They also had beer and red and white wine, and they're walking around with canapes. So we were feeling very, very fancy right now. So they have hors d'oeuvres or canapes. I got one that's like a crab meat inside of it, and then Jimmy has one that is cheese and then like a little tiny pig in a blanket. She said sausage, but it's a pig in the blanket for us Texans. So yeah, there's a lot of people in here. I'm actually Jimmy feels less special now.
That's okay.
He said that's okay, but he feels a little less special.
He's room at the top.
So it's nice to see you all here. And to be honest, we spend more time with you than our own families at home. So you'll always hear us say, you're a big part of the Princess family.
Good evening, buonasera to everyone, and welcome to the Captain's People Party. First of all, of course, I want to thank you for choosing the Crown Princess and Princess Cruise for your vacation, and I hope you had a good time.
It was a little anticlimactic. They basically gave you a couple drinks and a couple of hors d'oeuvres and announced the most traveled people, which was insane, by the way. And
Over 1,000 days on
yes,
Princess. That's crazy.
It's crazy. And then they drew for winners of champagne, and then they were like,
Riviera, deck 14.
and they were like, well, that concludes the evening. Thanks for coming. Basically like GTFO. So,
Which is nice to get free drinks and free.
it was really
free
nice for
appetizers.
drinks and appetizers. I don't know if I expected more. I think it's because when we went to the captain's party on MSC, it wasn't for just the top level traveled people, but it was like an hour, and he like spoke, and you got to meet all of the officers, and there was more to it. So I think I was expecting a little bit more, but oh well, we're early for dinner. You guys see here? This is my tag along.
Where's my guy?
There's my name. I created her before we left. Isn't she cute? She even has a little brand on her. You can go here to these big TVs and you can hit games, and you can actually play teasers, match games, or anything like that up here on these big TVs. And then your tag along hangs out with you. Hey girlfriend. Jimmy has one too, but I wanted to show you guys this because it's on the huge big TV on the thing. Isn't that fun?
Don't forget to bring your own wine opener because they charge you a fee to uncork it if you don't. So we got our own and
And we have 2 bottles of wine to drink in 2 days.
yeah. Today is tonight's question is Cabernet Sauvignon, and tomorrow's is a Moscato. The finest $6 wine you can buy in the greater Fort Lauderdale area.
I had 2 escargot. I couldn't eat just one, but I don't feel bad because they did too.
one. And
All right, and here we go. We're now going to do our longest married couple. Wonderful, wonderful. Come on down here, my dear. And you've been married only 1 year, so I hope you're going to be learning from these two right there, okay? There we go, lovely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, once the game show begins, you're not going to be allowed to speak to each other at all throughout the game show. But what is the first thing you touch besides the alarm clock?
I actually give her a kiss on the arm or shoulder.
Oh, look at that. A kiss on the arm or shoulder. And the same question to you, sir. What is the first thing you touch when you wake up in the morning besides the alarm clock?
When I wake up in the morning, she has already been up a couple of hours. That's the first thing that I touch. I'm tethered at the face with a CPAP machine. So I grab that mask and take it off.
Me.
Touches you where?
Usually on the cheek or the arm.
Okay, there you go, there you go. Well done, well done. Now, my darling, what is the first thing your husband touches when he wakes up in the morning?
This is very romantic. His CPAP machine.
Sorry, I'm being chatty Cathy and Jimmy wants a cookie.
Was that crazy? It was good. How about you?
I did have fun.
Cool people.
Yes, they're so sweet. A couple we had breakfast with. They're like, these are our new travel agents, which is really sweet. And they meant it because he was asking us advice, so that's lovely. But we had fun. All the games, all the inappropriateness that I was expecting, and apparently none of you
Don't let us down.
were. Never let you down.
That's the point.
Riviera, deck 14.
Well, you guys, it is getting late. We have to get up fairly early tomorrow because there is a ton going on that we want to try to be involved in. I'm feeling a little better with all of my sunburned stuff, so hopefully we can get up and have a good time tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check the description bar down below for all the group, cruise, merch, podcasts, all that goodness that we have going on. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.